This video, we're going to talk about the settings that go across all your classrooms all at the same time. So there are some settings that you can set for your individual classrooms that we talked about in another video, but this is so that all your classrooms have the same thing. And these normally have to do with like notifications. This is where you'll find how do I get my notifications? What if I don't want emails coming to my email? Those kinds of things. So I'm on my all classes page. And just one thing to point out, you'll notice that if you have stuff that's due or coming due, you will see it showing up in your classes in this little area down below the name of your classes. So that's just an added bonus there. So if I click on the three lines here, it will bring up all my classes, and I can go clear to the bottom, and there is settings. So when I click on settings, it's going to bring up the settings that is for my entire Google Classrooms, all of them, okay? So here I can say receive email notifications, yes or no. So I can click it on or off. Comments on your post. If you don't want people to comment on your posts, you can click those off. If you don't want email notifications about comments that mention you, turn that off. If you want to be notified if somebody mentions you in private comments on your work, click that on or off. The classes that you're enrolled in, you can choose from here. If I want to see email notifications from any of these things. Due date reminders for your work. This is always good if you want students. I always tell the students to keep that on because then it'll start dinging you that you have some work due. In the classes that you teach, if you want to get email notifications if somebody submits late work or if they've resubmitted work, I usually don't want any invitations that I'm co-teaching on because I'm in my Google Classroom all the time and I'll see it pop up. Or I do want notifications if something fails to post. And then I can choose to turn emails on and off for individual classes. So if I do not want to get email notifications that Tommy turned in his work, I only want to know if late work's turned in. I don't care if they turn in their work, then I'm going to turn that off. Otherwise, I'm getting dinged all the time, anytime somebody submits. And if you teach a lot of classes and you've got 30 kids in a class and they're turning in work all the time, then you probably want to turn that off. But I would leave the late work on because then it'll ding you if they have late work or not. So then those are the notifications for Google Classroom that you probably want to look into. And that is it. So it's under settings, clear down at the bottom. That's how you find all these global notifications.